really is nothing more important to me than data security and privacy. I think corporate data is critically important and needs to be protected. In fact, in most of our cases, it's the intellectual property that makes corporations what they are. And if you lose that, you'll never gain it back, especially in today's world. So for us, we take data privacy and security extremely important. And there's various tenets that we have put into how we're delivering AI. First and foremost, there is no training on customer data. And I can't say that any more than we will never be doing that. Instead, we use techniques like retrieval augmented generation. We also use contextual retrieval. We do things like that where we're building knowledge bases of customer data that is completely secured and is segmented from other customers. So we never want customer data ever to end up into a public LLM. There's just no reason for that. And I don't think any of our customers would want that or would trust us if we ever did it. The second thing we do is that we control access to the AI. And what does that mean? Well, we make sure that there are access control, that there's data isolation, and that there's security around the data. That means security at rest with encryption, but also in transit. So we're making sure that in between all these different queries and information that we're doing, you're not going to be able to read that data unless you are actually a authenticated service or part of the solution. That's part of our zero trust architecture that we've developed inside DFIN. Also, we're really looking at mitigating some of the things that make AI kind of dangerous. Things like prompt injection, where I can ask it things and try to get other information from it. We're mitigating all of that. We're also mitigating the fact that you could do data leakage. All of this is because we really care about data and data privacy. Now, we also make sure that, hey, customers have the right to opt in or opt out of certain things. Some customers aren't comfortable doing this. Maybe they want to add this later. So it's not going to be something that everyone has to just accept, and we'll work with everybody on how they want to implement and what are our security guidelines and how we make this work. We also believe that companies have a right to totally understand this, very similar to the way Amazon or Azure that they put security trust. We do the same thing at DFIN, so you know that what we're saying is actually what we're building. But first and foremost, customer data belongs to the customer, and we will not use that in any of our public LLMs or anything that we're doing across the board.